Back with another video for you. This is another part of the footwork video that we worked on. Today we're doing it in a linear standpoint, which means up and back. You could do a southpaw, or you could do it orthodox. You're doing this today to improve your footwork. And this is a drill that you can do daily to improve your footwork. I said in the other videos before, you don't need 100 different drills. You don't need 200 different drills. You don't need 10 different drills. You need one or two that you can build on, and you can regress or you can progress, and you can slow down and make sure that you're really focusing on the technique. So in the other videos, if you haven't seen those, we worked on lateral, which is side to side. We also worked on circular, which is angular, right? So yes, you will move in a circle, walking all the way around, but realistically, that is more so moving in a diagonal. We also move linear, so diagonal would be here or here to make that circle. Lateral would be side to side, and then now we're gonna work on the linear version of this. And then like the other video, or other videos as well, we're gonna do this in 5 places. First one would be our half steps. We're gonna half step to the outside, we're gonna half step to the inside. Then also we'll work on anchor steps. Also, we'll work on shuffles. Also, we'll work on shifts as well. Somebody asked me why an anchor step. The way I can explain the anchor step for you, and the reason why I say it like that is, when you step with the foot that's closest to the direction that you want to go, for a split second as I'm going forward, my right foot or my back foot is still going to be on the ground. So I think of that as an anchor where you go ahead and push off. So depending on who you are, and you remember, you want to think of these things according to how you remember them, because when you're not with the coach, it's not, hey, what did coach say? It's like, hey, how did I remember this? So an anchor step for me is I'm lifting up my left foot to move forward and my right foot is down. So that's kind of the differentiator between what an anchor step is, but I have a full video on what my footwork vocab is for my system, but whatever your coach's system is, whatever your system is, I want you to at least know what it looks like. So with all that, let's get into the drill. So the first part that we're working on is half steps going forward and back. So right now I'm coming slightly outside my frame with that half step, and then I'm bringing it back in. Coming half outside my frame, going to the back, and I'm bringing it back in. Forward, back. Forward, and back. Now we're going inside half steps. Now I'm gonna do this sideways so you guys can see a little bit more what the inside looks like. So if this is my original stance, and this is my original stance width right here, when I come inside, I'm coming slightly a little bit more narrow, and I come back in. Slightly a little bit more narrow, then I go ahead and come back in. Now, if I'm doing it with the back foot, I'm coming slightly a little bit more narrow, then I'm coming back in. Slightly a little bit more narrow, then I'm coming back in. Now, let's talk about the purpose of half steps. Even though we're working on drill right now, this is a way that you can kind of take up space for free. So you can see, because it's based on what your next step is. So if I half step with this back foot first, I know I have a little bit more space according to my frame to get closer to my opponent. Right? But then also I can still get to that original place to get away from my opponent. I can do the same thing going backwards. I can come half step here, so I know I have more space to get away from my opponent coming backwards, or I can go ahead and come back in. Now this is a way for you to use your feet to set up your punches. So when we talk about weaponizing feet, that is one particular way to do it, but that's just understanding or teaching you what half steps can do for you in an application standpoint. But let's get back to the drill. Now we're going with the anchor steps. So I'm coming forward, now I'm coming back. I'm coming forward, now I'm coming back. So if you see what that looks like from the side, I would come forward, now I will go ahead and come back. I will come forward, now I will go ahead and come back. So those will be the anchor steps. Now we're gonna get into shuffles. I will shuffle forward, I will shuffle back. I will shuffle forward, I will shuffle back. Same thing if I go from the side so you guys can go ahead and see. I will go ahead and shuffle forward, I will shuffle back. I will shuffle forward, I will shuffle back. The last thing that we're gonna do is shifts. Right? So when I shift forward, I'm changing my head slot and I'm coming forward here, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and back. Sideways so you guys can see as well. Shifting, coming forward, shifting back, forward, back, forward, back. If we talk about progression from this, once again, you can add a punch as you do it. So if we look at the 3 places that we're able to punch, like I've said in other videos as well, before I get into this half step, I can punch from this position, I can punch as I half step, I can punch when I'm finished with that half step. I can do the same thing coming back. Here, here, here. I can also defend based on that half step. So if I come half step here, I can block. Come back in, I can block, or protect that space. Same thing from a head movement standpoint. If I half step, I can move my head slot. Come back in, move my head slot. So those are some progressive things that you can do. You can add combinations in there. But once again, with this drill, you just want to focus on the basics, because this is something that you're going to have to work on daily to get those reps in, get those reps in, get those reps in, get those reps in, and doing it until you can't get it wrong under any circumstance. That's what you want to train for, right? So that is the linear version of this drill. If we talk about some examples on how to do it, I have a complete system that tells you when you should do this, what part of the day you should do this, what part of your workout you should do this, how long you should go ahead and do this for. But as a little bonus, I will go ahead and tell you the easy way to do this is if you're working out 6 days a week, right? You have the ability to work on how you move linear, you have the ability to work on how you move lateral, and you have the ability to work on how you move diagonal, which is circular for you, which is how you move around the ring. So if you have 6 days that you work out, do each one 2 times a week. And now we'll go ahead and make your 6. So you would pick 30 seconds for each one. And so if you notice, if I do 30 seconds of the half steps in and out, and then now I do 30 seconds of the half steps in. Well, if I do 30 seconds of the half steps out, and then I do 30 seconds of the half steps in, that's a minute. Now we'll go ahead and do the same thing. 30 seconds for the anchors, that's a minute 30. 30 seconds for the shuffles, that's 2 minutes. 30 seconds for the shifts, that's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So now I would do that twice, and that's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes of reps for your workout. It doesn't take that long. You just have to do these things consistently on a day-to-day basis. It's not just one day working on your footwork. Once again, it's not just one drill. It's not just one rep. It's not just one of anything. So when you see people talk about like, hey, do this one drill to go ahead and improve your footwork, it's like, okay, how often should I do it? When do I do it? Do I do it before my workout, during my workout? How does that work? So once again, it's not the system for you, but this is a drill that you should be able to do. Add this with the other ones, and this will go ahead and improve your workouts. Hopefully that helped. I make videos based on the questions that you guys ask. If you guys want the complete system, I got the links in the description for you. It's less than $2 a day. If you're worried about that, then it's up to you. Watch my free videos and make your own workout program. But hopefully that's enough for you guys. Footwork. I'll see you on the next one.